You wake up before the sun. The world is still asleep. The air is cold. Your body wants comfort. Your mind whispers, stay in bed. But discipline doesn't listen to comfort. Discipline doesn't need motivation. Discipline moves because it must. That's where greatness begins, not in the spotlight, but in the silence. When no one is watching. When no one will clap for you. When quitting would be easy, but you don't. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you could be. It's the difference between average and unstoppable, between almost and accomplished, between dreams and reality. Every mission begins with small orders. Every victory begins with small wins. You make your bed. You show up on time. You do the hard thing, especially when it's the last thing you want to do. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your discipline. And that's why discipline is sacred. When I trained with men who were broken, bloody, and exhausted, I saw something the world rarely sees, not muscles, not talent, but resolve, the ability to do what must be done, even when every cell in your body screams to stop. That's discipline. It's not glamorous. It's not loud. It doesn't care about your feelings. It cares about your future. Discipline is the voice that says, I don't care how you feel. Get up, move forward, do it again. You see, discipline isn't about punishment. It's about training the body to serve the mind. It's about doing what's right, not what's easy. It's about showing up when everyone else gives up. And that's the difference between the person who dreams and the person who achieves. Every day, life will give you a choice, the easy path or the disciplined path. The easy path looks tempting. It's smooth, comfortable, effortless. But it leads nowhere, the disciplined path. It's steep, rocky, unforgiving, but it leads to greatness. You must decide which pain you want, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret, because one weighs ounces and the other weighs tons. Discipline means doing your duty, even when you don't want to. It means finishing the mission, even when you're tired. It means holding the line, even when others fall. It's the seal who keeps swimming in the freezing surf while others ring the bell. It's the student who studies after everyone else goes to bed. It's the athlete who trains when the lights are off. It's the parent who sacrifices every comfort to provide. That's discipline, quiet, relentless, unbreakable. The truth is, you'll never always feel motivated. That's why discipline must lead. Motivation is a spark, discipline is the engine. Motivation fades, discipline endures. Motivation starts the journey, discipline finishes it. Discipline doesn't make you invincible. It makes you consistent. And consistency beats intensity every time. If you can do the small things right, you'll do the big things right. Make your bed, show respect, be on time. Give your best every single day. Because excellence is not a single act, it's a habit. And habits, my friend, are built through discipline. The world will test you. It will break you down to your weakest point. You'll be tired, frustrated, misunderstood, alone. But that's when discipline becomes your armor. That's when you move not because it's easy, but because you said you would. You see, discipline is not about control, it's about freedom. Freedom from laziness, freedom from fear, freedom from excuses. When you live with discipline, you are in command of your life. You don't wait for the right mood. You create it. You don't wait for the right time. You make it. You don't wait for opportunity. You earn it. Discipline means choosing the long-term win over short-term comfort. It's saying no to distraction, no to weakness, no to the easy way out. Because every no to comfort is a yes to your potential. And yes, it hurts. It always will. But pain is not your enemy, it's your instructor. It teaches you where you're weak and invites you to become stronger. The disciplined man doesn't fear pain. He studies it. He learns from it. He grows because of it. Discipline is not given, it's earned. Earned in the cold mornings, in the lonely nights, in the moments of doubt. Earned when no one is watching and you refuse to break. That's where character is forged, in silence, in struggle, in sacrifice. People think greatness is born, it isn't. It's built one small disciplined act at a time. Every great warrior, every great leader, every great human being has been shaped by one thing, the ability to do what must be done, whether they feel like it or not. When others complain, the disciplined stay focused. When others quit, the disciplined endure. When others dream, the disciplined act. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about persistence. You will fall, you will fail, but discipline says get back up every time, because discipline doesn't quit. It doesn't need applause. It doesn't need validation. It just works quietly, relentlessly, until the mission is complete. I've seen men crawl through mud, freezing, broken, and still move forward, not because they wanted to, but because they had made a promise to themselves, I will not quit. That's the heartbeat of discipline, a promise kept under fire. You may not control the weather, the economy, the world's chaos, but you can control one thing: your effort, your discipline. And when everything else fails, that's enough. One day, someone will look at you and say, you make it look easy. But they won't see the early mornings, the long nights, the 1,000 times you chose effort over comfort. That's fine, because discipline doesn't need recognition, it only needs results. The world needs fewer dreamers and more doers, fewer talkers and more performers, fewer excuses and more execution. Discipline is what separates the good from the great, the ordinary from the exceptional, the temporary from the timeless. If you want to build a life worth remembering, build it on discipline. Every day, one act of commitment, one act of courage, one act of sacrifice. And when the storms come, and they will, you'll stand firm. Because discipline anchors you when the winds of failure blow. It steadies you when doubt tries to take hold. It guides you when the path gets dark. Remember this: you will never regret the work you did. You will only regret the work you didn't. So rise early, show up. Do what needs to be done, not because it's easy, but because it's right. That's the code of discipline. That's the code of greatness. One life, one mission, one choice. Be disciplined, and you'll never need to be lucky.